How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and in today's episode we are going to enter a pretty cool location, a little bit full of zombos, if you ask me, to be honest, maybe a little too much full of zombies. Also, man, when I was cutting this episode to parts, I should have made this pause screen at the beginning a little shorter. Nobody needs to look at my pause screen for this long. There's a bunch of dead bodies here.
Oh god.
Actually, I don't think this is the location. No, it is. We're gonna find a bunch of zombos here.
The Combine found them all right.
Found them alright.
In themselves. Head crabs have had their way with both parties.
Oh yeah, and I was questioning last episode at the end, like, Vortigern grunts. Are they Vortigons? Just like big and buffer, or are they like mutated Vortigons? And if they're big and buffer, does that make them dumber? Like it's usually the case with the big and buff enemies when they're just stupid. There's this really cool sniper rifle here that you don't get to use because Alex is the one who uses it and she helps you out as you go through the level. Thank God I have this bright orange suit so she can pinpoint where the fuck I am.
Maybe we can jump it back to this side.
Oh, you think I should jump?
We recommend the Freeman for this task.
Hey,
Got it.
I'm feeling a lot better.
Me too. I'm feeling a lot better. Ah, fuck. Why did I do that? I gotta relive this fucking moment. Man, I'm such a dumbass. I like how I saluted them as I was flying down with my crowbar. Just like, got it.
Oh god.
Oh god. Freeman, don't jump again, please. You fucking idiot.
But came to no good in themselves.
This, we're gonna get the car. The cool fucking muscle car combined with like a pipe car kind of deal. Remember how we had a pipe car? In episode 1. Did we have a pipe car? I think we did.
Hey, look! Out on that bridge. I think I see the car you were talking about.
Where? The green one? It's a cool looking car.
It appears they attempted an escape, but made it no farther than the abyss.
So, see, it's like a muscle car
Well,
without
if
the
they
front.
got it over there, maybe we can jump it back to this side.
Pretty cool if you ask me.
We recommend the Freeman for this task.
I wish it had the front of it still
Hey.
intact, but
I'm feeling a lot better.
That condition will not last long if you plunge into the toxins below.
want me to plunge below?
We will
Okay.
do well to lend our protection from above.
Yeah,
Our
so she
Freeman
got the
spirits
sniper
may
rifle, so she will help me out with that. I kinda wish you could pick this up.
May prove useful.
I was like hoping maybe I could just like shoot it a little bit myself before I have to leave it and, you know, give it to Alex.
The gun would appear to be powerless.
Ah, shit.
Go, Freeman.
It's an
I
energy
will
gun?
look after the Alex vans.
Alex.
Well, Gordon, I guess it's all up to you.
Yeah, so this location is full of zombies.
Here, I'll get this field down.
Gotta get the fuck through it. There's a really annoying part towards the end of this location that I'm not a big fan of, because I remember that I just kept getting fucking... I just kept getting really... What am I doing? I kept getting really fucking confused as to what the fuck to do. Is this footage you're watching? This is my first time playing this game. Fuck, I can hear those motherfuckers. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure which zombie makes this sound. I think it's the one that, you know, door doesn't open. I think it's a zombie with like a bunch of headcrabs on him. Or maybe it's the zombie that's fast. I'm not sure about that. Gotta jump on a bunch of fucking objects being affected by gravity. This shit sucks. Or at least that's what I thought I had to do. Until I noticed all these planks. I was talking about Castlevania in a previous episode. And I actually finished watching Season 4 recently. I feel a little sad that this is over. And, you know, I feel like recently when you watch a TV show and it's like a Season 1, it is like around 10 to something episodes long. They don't make seasons that are like 30 episodes long anymore. What is that sound? Is that a puppy ready to be pet? I don't think so. It's kind of on my left side now. Thank the fuck that I wasn't playing the game headphones on. I'd be scared. Is it inside the black hole? Where is it? On the other side? I'm scared. Somebody block this. Ah, shit. I knew it was coming and I took it. I have 1 health.
Minor lacerations detected.
I'm not sure how this fucking...
Dead imminent.
how these zombies work really. I think I mean how these hit traps work. They bite you and they leave you with like 1 point of health. Yeah, I wanted to point out I'm playing on normal, I guess. Enemies are very tough and weapons are less effective. Or maybe I just wanted to see what the fuck changes the difficulty, what it changes. You can see easy mode said that it helps you aim, which I'm not a big fan of that fucking auto aim system on PC. Because on PC, I'm playing with a mouse, I don't need aim assist. And even if in games like on consoles that I'm playing that are like, I don't know, Uncharted, when aim assist is the thing, it doesn't work like it did in Half-Life Blue Shift, where I did hit aim assist on for a while and it didn't work. But basically, if I aim close to an enemy, then the crosshair automatically latches on to the enemy. But it's not like it moves the screen, it's just the crosshair that moves. So it was really awful when I was trying to aim accurately for enemies and my crosshair would move on its own around the screen. It kinda like reminds me of how you would aim in GoldenEye 007 on an N64, remember that? You know what, I don't like that game because of how you spend the aim in it.
Hey, we got the rifle charged up.
You could've fucking told me, I wouldn't waste ammo on the zombo. You told me that. Do we have radio to communicate with each other? What if I were to die? In this fucking hellhole? Still got my tiger. It's pretty good. I can't help but feel a little fucking sick. Ooh, look, I think I figured out a puzzle. Man, ain't I clever. Hit a fucking weapon ammo box instead of picking it up. This was really stupid. I could have just moved these things with my gravity gun. And instead of just smashed it and fucking lost all my cool shit I could have fucking get. Did they ate the fucking barrel? How the fuck did they ate the fucking explosive barrel? Were they insane? Gross. But I like the synchronization. I never liked it. I hate it. It'd be kinda cool if they actually did blew up when they just simply eat it and you don't have to shoot it. It would look cooler. And I wouldn't have to waste ammo on them. Technically, I don't need to, like, kill all of them. But those are clever ways to deal with these fucking aliens. Fire here, goddamn. So, episode 9. It's pretty much the finale, and episode 10 is the epilogue. In episode 9, you know, Trevor and Sypha jump through the portal and they're back in Dracula's castle. Germain is opening a portal to hell. Barney's there with him. And the Turkish vampire is storming the castle, which Alucard and the rest of the party are trying to save. It's kinda cool that the Combine Soldiers became zombos. I guess that means that the Combine Soldiers are people, right? Because I was always curious whether they're human or not, because there's some Combine Soldiers that have like one visor in the middle. What the hell did he try to get to? A weapon box? Pretty sure they're gonna wake the fuck up when I enter that place. Ah, what the fuck? Who's in the trash? For real, who the fuck's in the trash? Man, shut the fuck up. Fucking sign up for you fucking yelling at me, you fucking piece of shit. I get yelled at enough. Oh, catch. It all flew to me. Nice. See, this was supposed to be a jump scare moment. You were supposed to enter, and then it was supposed to, I guess, lights were gonna go out, and you were gonna get jump scared. But I was too clever. I just fucking blew the fuck up the whole place. Yeah, so, oh nice. Help me out, Alex. Shoot the thing. The backwards cry of help. Everybody knows that, right? When the zombies are lit on fire and they start screaming, they're actually calling out for help, but backwards. Like if you play that shit backwards, it's just gonna turns out to be like, help me, please. I'm innocent. I don't want to eat you. I'm friendly. Don't kill. Don't shoot me. I'm new to the game. I don't know which button to eat. Yeah, that kind of shit. You guys used to do that when you would like enter a game, like an online game. I had a period in my life where I played a lot of online games, and I would often enter and be like, hi, I'm new to the game, please be easy on me. I don't know the controls, I don't know what to do. And I would often actually run into people just advising me. I'm like, oh, alright, you gotta do this. Here's like a thing. I remember one time I was playing this game, and I don't think I played it for much. It was like an free online, like, browser kind of game. And I ran into this guy, and I guess and I was like chatting on him, or like not like voice chat, but it was like text chat, right? And I was talking with him, and I remember he actually gave me like a bunch of cool shit in the game to start me off. And I remember that I didn't play the game much after that, and I felt kind of guilty. I almost felt like forcing myself to play that game just because that guy was, I guess, excited about new people joining in, and I was like, I don't really like this game. Told you this place was full of annoying fucking zombos. This Mr. over here, Mr. Zombo. And these ain't the fucking Dawn of the Dead zombies where they're slow as fucking, really not scary. These are kind of scary. See, these are another interesting version of a zombie. These zombies are caused by an alien that took over their mind. You know, unlike Dawn of the Dead zombies, which I guess are... did they ever explain where the fuck zombies in Dawn of the Dead came from? Or are they just like from magic? Like it just so happened now... Oh, I think they do explain it, that the hell ran out of space, so now the dead roams the night, the day, I mean. They say that, but I thought it was just supposed to be like a metaphor, like, oh look, the dead is back because they ran out of room in hell, but I thought that was not really the case. Like, they just said that to sound cool. Maybe that really is an actual fucking case in the Dawn of the Dead. Of the Dead universe, or whatever they call it. They say it both in the original and the fucking Dawn of the Dead. Like Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. I don't remember, I was watching zombie movies recently. But yeah, Castlevania, so they fucking fight. And then that's a kind of a weird thing. I'm not sure how it works, and they try to explain it in this in this season, where death in Castlevania, it's not actual like Grim Reaper, the death itself. It's more like the death, like, I guess there is no like physical representation of death. But there is Grim Reaper who calls himself Death.
I need a clear shot, Gordon.
But as Trevor explains, he's not like for real, he's just simply a fucking evil monster that feeds on the dead. And he's like a very powerful, like, magical being. So I guess it is Death, I don't know. I don't know really how the fuck to explain this shit. Yeah, this location probably was the most annoying. Just a fuck ton of zombies everywhere. They keep coming from every fucking direction. And I hate head crabs. Fucking spider motherfuckers. Even head crabs have an even amount of legs, so what the fuck's up with Borderlands? Yeah, I think it was my best bet to stay up here and kill as many as I can and then get the fuck down, but I think I fell down by accident later, actually. Ah, oops. Or maybe I didn't meant to get down here. How many of these motherfuckers there are coming out of like every single fucking possible angle. And the worst thing, look, they're beating the fuck out of this platform I'm standing on. They actually took it down. So now I gotta fight them. Yeah, I didn't really listen to Alex, even though she had good advices for me. She could have easily helped me, but I was just not listening. Look how many of these motherfuckers are here. I think I ran out of ammo. I think I ran out of ammo. Yeah, and they fight the Turkish... Oh yeah, because it turns out Barney is actually dead. Like he took on appearance of Barney, I guess. So was Barney never real, or did he just like Barney is actually still in London and Death is took on his appearance, pretending to be Barney? But one thing I didn't like is that when Barney turned into Death, he still had the same voice. I imagine a huge, imposing fucking skeleton with a skeleton sight would have a more like scary voice, but he just sounded like an asshole. Which I guess means that Death was the actual main villain. Because the reason why Death was upset, because the Turkish zombie along with the Germain, their plan was to bring in a perfect vessel for assault, which they made by just stitching a bunch of corpses together. And I thought that might have been a Frankenstein reference, but it wasn't. So they brought in this weird corpse that hit one part of the chest of a female and one part of a male. Pretty freaky. And Germain opened a portal to hell, where he found the souls of Dracula and Lisa. And Death's idea was to put both the souls in this body, so the two conflicted souls would be inside the body of that thing, and that thing would have become really powerful and roam the land and just kill everybody. And the more people die, the more, I guess, Death feeds on that. Meaning that Death can, you know, basically stay... Actually, that wasn't as bad as I remembered. That wasn't that long. It means that Death can basically just feed on the dead for a long time. But, Trevor shows up and he actually throws holy water, which is pretty cool that they actually hit that, because he picks up holy water in a previous episode, but I didn't really thought about it, that he was gonna use it like a weapon, because in the games when you throw holy water you have like a glass bottle of holy water that you throw on the ground, and it kind of works like a Molotov. But in here he throws holy water at the fucking weird body and it just simply dies. So Death is pissed off that they ruined his perfect creation. Quote unquote perfect. I guess it was perfect for him. but not exactly by anybody else's standards. And before they get there, oh my god, they fight the Turkish vampire, which was a really cool battle. And I guess something that Trevor's vampire killer whip does is that when it makes contact with vampires, it like evaporates them and like makes them blow up or something like that. And he hit the vampire on the arm, and his arm was about to blow up. And what the vampire did, he ripped his arm off and threw it at Trevor, and then it blew up, which was pretty fucking cool. But they killed him. They get back. At that point, they got to the fucking death. And the other guy, Germain, realized that he's fucking gone crazy, and he was helping Death all along, and he was tricked. So that's a bummer. And well, he dies later. Gets one more glimpse at his beloved, even though we don't get one more glimpse at her, which I guess doesn't make sense because we did seen her before when he was talking about her in a previous episode. Pretty much that episode was just all about Germain reminiscing on his past, kinda getting into what the fuck he meant. Also, the woman that gave him like the magical key, that also turns out to be Death, impersonating that woman. Or maybe that woman didn't exist and it was always Death all along, or something like that. Anyway, so Germain dies, but he thankfully closes the thing. I don't remember. I guess he just closes it so that Death couldn't fucking... I don't know. He closes the portal, and I guess that's a good thing. Great, I got one grenade but like fucking broke my legs. Beautiful job. It's more boxes. Why the fuck I didn't went for those? I meant to break my legs again. And Trevor, yeah, Death like fucking makes like an arena basically, which looked super out of a video game. Where Death is basically sitting in the middle of an arena. He's huge, he's a sight, and he basically has this donut-shaped arena all around him, which Trevor is on. Alucard and Cypher run the fuck out, and Trevor ends up fighting Death, which is fucking awesome. But I thought he would like fight Death, like the episode would end there, and the next episode will be all about fighting Death. What's up with this fucking sound? Jesus Christ. Music kicked in? Ah, jeez. So he defeats Death ultimately by stabbing it in the face with the fucking dagger that we found later. I mean, before in the season, which I was like, that dagger was kind of sitting on a random fucking armory that they just happened to be in. It's not like they went on a quest to find the holy dagger or whatever. Which Trevor later in the next episode told them that this was that he knew what dagger this was when he saw it. He knew that this was a dagger that, when used, would basically kill him, but was also very powerful to take down Death. And Trevor dies, and the episode ends pretty much. But the next episode is all about like an epilogue, which I was like, I don't know, I feel like they could squeeze this at the second half of the last episode, and like the first half would still be the fight with Death, because then it ends up with like 9 episodes being awesome, but then the 10th episode just being an epilogue. Nice. Some motherfucking night. Man, they're all over the fucking place. They're freaking me the fuck out. Motherfucking freakers. Freaky freakers. Do head crabs deal less damage in this game than they dealt before? Because I got hit a lot by a head crab and I'm still fine. Oh, I thought that thing fell over and made like an entrance for the zombies to keep following me. That'd be fucking... That'd be lame. See, I don't get it. I just like, there's so many zombies for me to what, mess around with? Not fool the fuck up. Yeah, so in the epilogue episode, we find out that we follow back with Hector. Hector's chilling with Eleanor, his cute vampire girlfriend. They're just drinking wine. Eleanor says something that I didn't really understood completely. I guess she said that now that her like vampire sisters are dead, even though only one of them died, the other ones just simply left. Good for them. I would leave too if I wasn't in that situation. And she says that she's lonely, even though Hector says like, well, like she still has Hector, but I guess, you know, she's immortal, Hector's not, so Hector's gonna die for her anytime soon. And then she's gonna be... What a calculated shot. Nice. And, you know, I guess she doesn't wanna fucking be together with Hector, because anytime he could fucking die, and then she would be alone again. And... so basically what she does is she just simply goes to a fucking balcony, and then the morning sun vanquishes her, and she just turns into dust, and she dies, and then Hector's all lonely now. But that's the thing. I don't know what the fuck Hector's gonna do now. Like, does he have a goal? I don't know. I don't think so. So Eleanor's dead too. And Hector mentions how she could stay in the castle. Like, Isaac won't kill her. Oh, that's a bummer. See, I jumped backwards. Now I got no means of getting across this fucking place. This is the part I was talking about that annoyed me. Jumping across this fucking toxic river. It's pretty annoying. And I feel like they could have shown Isaac once more, because I forgot what the fuck Isaac's goal was. Like, he took over the castle, I guess, with his army of monsters, and... See, I thought I was being clever, but I fucked it up. I would survive. If I went to dodge, I would have jumped back to toxic water. So I don't know. I guess I could quickly pull out my fucking gravity gun and threw that grenade away. But I failed. So yeah, I feel like we could have had one more shot of Isaac, maybe just sitting on the throne, being happy. So what is like Hector's plan is to stay with Isaac on his fucking castle, and now what, they're friends, I guess? Then we cut back to Alucard, who I guess is now getting all cutesy with the girl that we met before, which I can't remember the name of, but she's kinda cool. I like her. I liked her more than the crazy girl with 2 daggers. And and what else? Oh yeah, so they decided that they're gonna build a village around Dracula's castle and Belmont's estate, which are like next to each other now. After Dracula's castle traveled in season 2, I believe that happened. I'm still fucked, really. This doesn't look good. Just make it through, come on. Just run. Yeah, he decided to call the village Belmont in honor of Trevor, who's dead now. Cypher reveals that she's pregnant and she wants to leave and join like some kind of caravan. But then it turns out that, I mean, Alucard and that girl are convincing her to stay, and she eventually does stays.
Good work! You're almost to the car.
Also, one thing Trevor keeps mentioned throughout these episodes, that Trevor is a shitty name. Which I don't think Trevor's a shitty name, but I guess he doesn't like it. And he doesn't want his child to be named Trevor. I'm about to get jump scared. Oh, motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Suicidal piece of shit. Yeah, and then we cut another...
Good work! You're almost
Now we have another, like... thing. So it turns out that, while brought back the spirits of Dracula and his wife Lisa. Yeah, this guy's actually behind the house. Over here sitting. Motherfucker better jump scare me. Yeah, it turns out that they actually were brought back to life because of that. And now they're alive again. And then Dracula reveals that his plan is to go to England and live in some kind of lonely village. Just to, because they don't want to go back to their castle and like mess with Alucard, because Alucard, you know, thinks his parents are dead, but then it turns out that they're alive. They decided to, you know, just simply leave Alucard alone, give some time to himself. I mean, Alucard now has a girlfriend and like runs a village around the fucking castle of Dracula, right? So it's all nice. They don't want to mess with him too much. Maybe they'll come back later. And that's what made me think, at the end, Dracula's a good guy. Because he's reunited with his wife, he doesn't hate humanity anymore, so like who's the fuck's gonna be the main villain of like the next season? I suppose Shaft could have done something. For example, in the next season we could have Shaft come back, make an appearance in an anime. Because what they said, that the animation studio behind this fucking Castlevania series said that their next project is a Devil May Cry series, which is also gonna be interesting. Even though I'm not such a big fan of Devil May Cry, but I can still become a big fan of it. This puzzle pissed me off, so I didn't know what the fuck to do about it. It's kind of ridiculous. And the guy who directed the series, I think, said that he does have another Castlevania-related project in mind, which to me, I had two ideas. Whether it's either gonna be a prequel or like a sequel, right? With a sequel, you could have Shaft corrupt the mind of Dracula. I don't know why I felt that was a good choice. It ends here. Sure fucking does. Right, and maybe that's why Dracula's evil again? Perhaps his wife died again, but out of old age? And Dracula got his mind corrupted and stuff? Or you could have a prequel about Leon Belmont, because he's the only other Belmont mentioned in this series, which could also be cool because of how happy the ending to this season was. His ending wasn't so happy, but see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.